Welcome back, ladies and gents. I looked at, by the way, if anything I do, any of the videos I put up, bring you any sort of enjoyment or help you pass the time, would you please subscribe? Just click on the subscribe button. Do not smash it or anything like that because you'll break your keyboard. That's just ridiculous that people say that. But I would appreciate that. It doesn't cost you anything. It's just a click of a button, and I would appreciate it. Now, at the end of the last video, I said that I was going to go back and get my people rearmed and armored again, which I have done. Also, I did check. I did not lose anyone. I wasn't certain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and 6 here. 26 is what I had before that battle, and 26 is what I had after that battle. As far as I could tell, I did a quick count earlier in the video before we got into that combat, and it looks the same. Now, if I look here, it tells you that you have 20 and 6. I realize that. I know some people might be saying, he's an idiot. Well, I agree with you. I am an idiot, but that's neither here nor there. All right. I just didn't know what the starting quantity was. I know that there's 26 now, but I didn't know what we had before. And I've got everybody armored up, and I did switch over to the Masterwork grade samurai leg plates for all of our combat people, with the exception of the 2 that are in martial arts. And I did switch these over also to the Masterwork grade samurai leg plates. And I made sure, another change I made for my range squad was I gave him the blackened chainmail. I do know it affects crossbows. I don't care. They're high enough in crossbows. It's not really going to be an issue now. And I do believe that I have everybody with a spare black plate. That's for acid protection. And also, we have here, who is my Jack? Let me turn everybody's jobs off. Okay, because Jaglonger, I think, was making... Yeah, he is absolutely weighted down. All right, we may just have to burn all... Let me see what Tiny has on him. Let's have Jaglonger. Yeah, Tiny's pretty packed also with extra bolts. So I think I'm going to have Jaglonger run over here. And we're going to put him in the... He hasn't been able to eat. Well, he's got food, thank goodness. I was going to say he doesn't even have room for food, but he does have a food cube up there. So let's empty his inventory. Unfortunately, he's got the large backpack, which does not stack, so I got to do each one of these individually. But you can see he's been working hard at work. Also, these blackened chainmails take an awfully long time. I think they're the longest thing I've ever had to, in the whole time I've played this game. They take the longest to make, to my recollection, of the things that I make. So what I did is I had to make 4 more iron refineries just to keep up with the steel production. The original 4 I have wasn't cutting it. So I had to make 4 more. Now let's see what everybody's got in their inventory. Joe, come over here. I don't know why you have all this. Let me put this back on fast forward. Get rid of that. And then go talk to Ferdinand. We'll give Ferdinand that. We'll leave you 1 because that one's almost done. And I'm going to make sure that my people are not carrying too much. You can see they've all been working. They've all got something in their inventory, what they were working on. Food. You've got... I don't think there's any room there for the vegetables. No. So let's go ahead and toss the vegetables in here also. Ruka's got so many food cubes. Ruka, run over to Ferdinand and see if you can give him some of the food. You can see they're all sitting around here now. Ferdinand can use all these food cubes. Again, she's got the large backpack, which means it doesn't stack. So one at a time. And we're going to need even more from you to go to you. So we're going to take it right out of here. Because we want there to be plenty of food. As we head east again. See if it goes a little better this time. At this time, I don't think I'll blindly run in there like I did last time. Obviously, hindsight is 20/20. Well, for me, it's 20. It's not 20/20 because I'm blinding when I hit. All right. Let's see here. Do I want to grab some? Yeah, I don't really need to loot because we have plenty of money for what we need, and what we can't afford to buy, we can make. Can I get one more in there? No. All right. So that was Ruka. What about Kang? Kang, yeah, you also got some stuff you need to get rid of. Well, now when you put stuff in there, it doesn't have metal. It will still burn it because this is just an incinerator, basically. You just don't get any iron out of it. Logan, you've got one. Hot longs, we already... And Jaglonger, can you get rid of one also? Moon, way over yonder. Wish... Randy, Beth, and Jennifer. There we go. Burn. Burn, you don't need all this. Actually, it's not hurting anything. All right. Shrike has got some food. I don't think we need that. No room. All right, burn it off. Get rid of that stuff and put this back on you, girl. We're going to leave you with this helmet for when I think you need it. This is just for acid protection. And Stone, you don't have anything I need to worry about. Ferdinand, we just checked you. You're full of food. And let's get rid of that one piece of iron. Randy, Jen, we got some steel bars to get rid of. You know, I have just now noticed I've got a Jen and a Jennifer. I just now noticed that. Okay, let's gather everybody together. Make sure we get everyone. Click on one character and then press the tilde key, and that gets everyone. All right, let's head out. And let's make sure that we're all on the same page there. All right, we're going to head east again. So I'm going to just click here and click right here, and we'll see what happens. All right, starting a little... What is this right here? Well, we might have to... They might feel lucky. Yeah, okay. We're not going to pass that by. We're not going to pass that by. We'll go ahead and take them out. It won't take very long. They're just wearing rags. All right, let's try again. Click right there. Let's try that again. Only one person started moving. Okay, I don't like that. I don't know why they're doing that. Let's just get everybody down here. Get everybody down here. Something about that location they just don't like, I guess. Maybe because we haven't loaded the swamp yet. Try it again. They're just going in ones. Who's fighting who now already? I don't see anyone. Oh, right there. Okay. Can you come back here? I'm not sure why they're not paying attention to what I'm telling them to do. I don't like it, though. I think I'm going to just go in smaller bits because we haven't loaded. Let's see if I can get them to go here. And let the swamp load for the first time. Oh. You know what? I don't want to be any... Are we already 100 with these people? They're swampers. We're only negative 30, so I want to keep going. I don't want to fight them if I don't have to, because I don't want to make it negative 100. Because I do want to go in those towns again at some point. And if I run across a... Well, we're going to have to fight them. If I run across a pacifier, a diplomat, then I will do my best to repair those relations. Now what? I don't know who's being attacked. I don't see anyone. And there's nobody there. So I don't know what's going on. We're just going to press on to right here. I don't think anyone's seriously wounded. Is Ferdinand not with us? He keeps getting attacked. No, he's with us. I noticed that when I zoomed in there, we ran across a spider den, I think. That's probably what all that was about. And I couldn't see the spiders. Boy, there's a big... What's going on over here? Swamp Ninjas versus Band of Bones. And my guys are being targeted again. By what? What is this? A red saber. Wish just... I don't know what's going on here. Come on. Everybody come back. They still want to dick with us? Then we'll just wipe them out and be done with it. All right, I think they just changed their mind. All right, keep going. We're all together. All right, we made it this far. Still all together. I want to go to right here. Swamp's not taking as long to load as I thought it might for the first time. This will be the first time I've loaded this in a week since I last played. Oh, there we go. Now we're loading another chunk in. By the way, I believe at the end of the last video I was at day 633. You can see I'm now at day 649, so that's how long it took to get everything built. And then let's go down here. Yeah, I think we want to come right through here again. I believe that's how we went last time. Loading another chunk. I didn't even pause. All right, Shem. Shem is one of the nations in the Hyborian fantasy world of Conan. All right, where do we need to go from here? I think I'll try right here. We're pretty close to the sky laser, so I want to keep an eye out for that. Oh, big things. All right, come here. All right, and you can see the ranged troops are already doing their thing. So let's have Joe take the first one. And then Moo, come over here to the right. See if they... Oh, well, everybody went it. Moo, take that one. I forgot they went on hold. No, you guys Stay back because we don't want that area. No, no. Okay, hold. I'm going to have to put him on hold. And then we want Griffin to go take the other guy. Looks like Moo took both of them out. All right, come back. Yeah, now that we're near big things, make sure everyone is on hold. You guys should be on hold and ranged anyway. And we'll put Tiny's on hold. Good. All right, everybody's together. Let's press on. You can see in the top right corner, it's loading this bar, that green bar. So let's move to right here. See if we can do it all in one go. Caravan. All right, it's becoming nighttime, so we shouldn't. The sky laser is not going to be an issue in the nighttime. So we should be able to just run all the way through here. Even though I don't think we're just at the edge of it. I don't think we're actually in it. There's more beak things. Let's go up this direction. Make sure I have everybody, no blue dot left behind, right? I'm going to click over towards Flats Lagoon. Just to be sure that I miss all of that. Well, yeah, we'll come over in this direction. I probably could have ran straight east from here, but I don't want to take that risk. Because I'm not exactly... Oh, here we got some beak things. All right, so we're going to take Shrike after this one. Stone after this one. And Burn after this one. And then the rest of you guys all gather right there. Let's slow it down a little bit. Shrike's already taken hers out. Stone's got his out. All right, your right arm got damaged. You're good. I think you got in amongst two of them maybe at the beginning there. Since you were the first one I sent in. Burn, come on, buddy. Swing, swing. Lock. Swing. We're going to speed it up a little bit. There we go. All right, everybody gather together again. And we're going to run down here to Flats Lagoon because I think... Who's this talking? Is that Black Dog? Yeah, it's Black Dog. Yeah. They're going to try to get us to hire them, which I'm not interested in. I want to go in Flats Lagoon because I have just realized by looking at Burn that before I set out, I didn't put my well, I did it when I originally got back, but then there's been some animal attacks and crawls chosen, that sort of thing, since I've been there building my armor, and these guys with prosthetic limbs have been damaged again. So I want to run in here and have them plop down in a skeleton bed, so that when we set out from here, everybody's completely healed. I think I've only got about 4 people have skeleton limbs. And if I don't remember where... I'm pretty sure they had a skeleton bed in here, but I don't remember where it was. So let me just check everywhere. Not upstairs. Come out. You're closed still. We gotta wait till morning. It might be in here, because I think that, yeah, that's a skeleton arm. So we'll wait till morning. You? Get all the people up here that have the limbs on them that need repairing. Okay, that should do it. Stone. Forgot about Stone. And since this is your arm, come up here and lie down. That's a lot of yellow, so we'll get that repaired or healed. 200 cats for the 200 cats for the bed. That's not too bad. We'll go ahead and have you lie down here also. And Beth. All right, are they open this morning? Yes. All right, Joe, go inside. Skeleton bed should be probably upstairs. There we go. On that you go. 290, you're good. And then all of you come up here. Griffin, down you go. 290. Stone, I think 245, yeah, you're good. Sonya, 245, you're good. Burn, you just need a couple of points here and there. All right, everybody's good to go. Come back outside. Shrike. Beth, he's talking to me. He said, no offense, Gramps. All right, that's everybody. See what they're saying? You at Stranger should be careful. That was the black dog. Then we get down here in town. Barkeep, I want another rum. I want another rum. I want another rum. Pal, smash. Fade, pipe down. Can't an old adventurer retire in peace? You rookies as bad as living with the nobles. Pal. Fucking sand munchers. Fade, something we can both agree on at least. Pal, made it past the mist ghouls yet, newbie? Eric, come in. Have a browse. That's the guy telling me to come in, or whoever walked in there. Hex, ain't no such thing as mist ghouls. Pal's talking to the newbie. Pal made it past him, gave him mooning. I know. He mooned him, huh? Next time I'll make it all the way. If you're not a native English speaker, mooning just means you pulled your pants down and showed him your hiney, your rear end, your butt, your bum. Lost his eyes to a howler. Couldn't leave him like that because, you know, I'm a hero like that. Squatties, though, they're dead weight. Next. Hex, are you still talking? Pal, nope, I got an expedition to prepare for. Pal, got bigger things to do than lurk in a dark rum sink all day. Fade, hunters these days. Too much talking, not enough walking. Maybe he's a tech hunter. Hex, Orsum, hello. Pal, heading out to the Ashlands? Well, I don't exactly come here for the entertainment. No offense, Gramps. So I guess Pal's an older guy. Pal, that journey will screw up the most seasoned of tech hunters. I warn you. Just look at old Moot. Comes in here, eats his Gohan, and stares at that there wall in science. Yeah, I seen him. Pal, some say he made it past Gray Shelf, past the Grillos and whatever lies beyond them. Whatever he saw, he hasn't spoken a word about it since. Not like all these other adventures, full of hot air. I ain't full of hot air. I've seen the grieve wraiths in flesh. You'll know a true survivor of the South when you see one, traveler. Believe you me. Hex, hoy, you ignoring me? Pal, because a true survivor ain't all there, and he won't be talking about it neither. That's basically a bunch of text to say it's bad out there. Got a little souvenir, he says. I don't know what the Gray Shelf is. See the gash on my shoulder? Deaf old coot. All right. Now that we're all together again, let's go in this direction. I think we were here. I think it was, yeah, this is where we were. Somewhere in this area right here when we were jumped. So let's see if we can make it. I'm just gonna click here and see what happens. Trying to say well south of the death laser rays. We'll skirt the volcanoes here. These active calderas. Stobe's Gamble. Okay, this is where we should see grillos and land bats. Oh, what do we got right here? Black dog. Yeah, not worried about them. All right. Let's go ahead and have Burn take one. Burn, come over here. And 28. Yeah, Jennifer's only got 28 attack. Let's have her take the other one. Okay, Burn to the left. Jennifer to the right. Are you running away, Jennifer? What are you doing? All right, move over here so you're not... We don't want them to hit each other's area of effect. All right, you are good and Burn is good. Very good. Everybody gather together. And let's go here. Starting to wonder if we should build an outpost out here so that we have to go all the way back when we need things. We need a place to rest and recuperate. I don't know if that would be feasible. It'd be a major undertaking. There's some land bats, I believe. All right, let's go ahead and set you guys up. Oh, they turned around at the last moment. Okay, well, let's press on. It is a long distance to have to travel. Let's look at the map. From there all the way, I mean, it's rarely a long distance. Maybe we want to set up somewhere over, make another outpost somewhere over here. Wasn't this where this is where King Kong was. And I can't remember if this is... Let's go up this way. I didn't mean to come so far south, I guess. Because I don't want to have to go all the way down and skirt around that lake, because I believe that is acid, if memory serves, and it seldom does, but I don't want to take the chance that that's acid. There's a gorilla right there. He's ignoring us. More land bats up there. That black ash in the sky makes it difficult to see the gorillas. The black gorillas look just like the ash when you first notice it. Oh, there's some right there, land bats. All right. We're going to come back here. We're going to set you up. I don't know if these interfere or not. Put you up on this little hill. There is a mechanic in Kenshi, if I remember from the years ago when I used to play all the time, that if you are shooting from on high, you do get an advantage. There's an advantage to being high. That's why you want to put harpoons, for example, up high. So I have these guys stand up on a hill. All right, I think that's taken care of. What are you shooting at? Oh, that's land bats. Okay. Let's press on. All right, now this is where we had a bunch of dinosaurs. So let's keep an eye out for that. I'm not worried. What's going on here? Oh, more land bats. All right. Well, let's just get into it. I'm not worried about the dinosaurs defeating us. It's just that they do so much damage when you run into them in a clump. We don't want to do that. Yeah, these guys are already wounded pretty badly from the land bats. Let's press on. All right, now we're loading a new section. I've got, in my options, I don't know what it's called, fast loading or something like that. Or is that regular gameplay? I don't know where it's at. But there's something here, the terrain chunk size, large, and texture quality maximum. I think that's what helps me out. I've got 64 RAM. And of course, I've got a really good CPU and GPU. Because I've seen people talk about how long it takes. These are hivers. How long it takes them when they're trying to load something. And it's never taken me that long to load. Even saves, people say it takes their saves so long. Just keep going, we can outrun them. But we don't want to run into the dinosaurs. Got to be careful here. Also, I don't have a lot of... I've only, got those 5 little mods. All right, we want to get back over here because these are the guys we want to visit. And say, hey, remember us? So how am I going to do this? This way. We're going to go up here. Because, you know what? Maybe we want to come back here because there's a lot of dinosaurs right there. Let's go up this way. Okay, he gave up. There was only one chasing us, but he gave up. Oh, no, he came back. My mistake. All right, everybody go away with the exception of Joe. And then all you guys hold. All right, now you can come back. Get up out of that hole so we're not having to deal with all those dinosaurs. Okay, let's see if I'm heading in the right direction. Yeah, I want to go here because that's where we encountered all our issues. That looks like that might be a group of people right there. I can't really tell. I got to wait till this loads properly and I can see that far. What is this? That's a formation. Skeleton bandits. Okay, well, let's see if we have to fight them. Oh, we stopped moving. Are they going to... Yep, they're coming after us. All right, well, we're going to fight these guys then. They're really armored. I thought they were samurai. That's how armored they were. They might be pretty tough there. I'll take a gander here in a moment once we get out here in the open at how wounded everyone is. More land bats. Oh, we ran right by them and they gave up. All right, let's see what we got here. Not too bad. Lou and Griffin are looking a little worse for the wear. And Wish. Yeah, we might need to put... Even Burns got some... And actually, I think I will, right now, throw down a couple of beds. And we'll see if we can get some healing done before we get into this area where we know there's going to be just a crap load of hostile patrols. We just couldn't get a break last time. They were just everywhere. Oh, you got to put you on jobs. There we go. All right, you come lie down. Down you go. Down you go. Even the ones that are just slightly wounded, I'm going to have them go down. Because we want everybody up and ready to go when we enter this area. Fully healed. All right, what is this attacking you? It's a grass pirate. Who are you attacking? Well, Wish. Wish, go deal with that. Everybody just go deal with that. That's fine. It won't take much. Hot Longs, come here and lie down. Sonya. Some of you are already ready to get up. All right, down you go. Down you go. Moo. King. Beth down. Jennifer down. Shrike down. Sonia up. Randy up. And Stone down. And you guys are good. All right. So it looks like Wish is probably the most wounded. Will take the longest. So we'll let him cook while he's lying there. In the meantime, I'll move the camera around and see if we can get anything else to load. Okay, we just came out of here, so that should be loaded. All right. What do we got here? Oh, this is grass pirates waking up, I think. Everybody that's up will be enough to handle them. All right, let's have Joe down. Moo down. Logan up. Jennifer up. Down. Down. Beth up. And you up. And you up. And you down. Okay, I think that'll do it. Wish, again, once Wish is healed, we'll be on our way. Actually, everybody else can get up and we can start packing up. Joe, grab these, please. Grass pirates. I don't think they're going to damage us enough that I need to keep these beds down. All right, Wish, up you go. All right, give these back to Ferdinand. Make sure you've got 10 of them. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Gather everybody up. And let's head right here for now. Then we'll see what the situation is. Again, I don't want to walk blindly back into where we were because I don't remember exactly where we were. I just know that just every 5 seconds a new enemy squad came by of troops and crabs, and we were just caught in a bad position. I don't want to be there again. All right, up here. Can you get up there? Can't get up there. All right, come around down here then. I don't even know what this is. Let's see what this is. Reavers. All right. Oh, somebody's being attacked right here. Oh, more grass pirates. Doesn't take long to handle them. Because they're not wearing armor. It's all leather. Okay. Let's come over here. We're just going to hold for a moment. Yeah, don't let those guys... All right, here we go again. Don't spread out too far. But these were ranged troops. That's why I was happy they ran after them. Don't want to let them stand back and pelt you. That blood, the bleeding can really add up when you're being pelted by bolts. All right, here's some more. They just won't stay down. These are Reavers again. Let's just go into them. These guys are heavily armored compared to what we normally fight. Although, yeah, I want to see. I've left both weapons. I want to see which one they're choosing. They should be using the cleaver. Actually, look here. Every one of them's got the cleaver out because these guys are heavy armor. So nobody's got a katana. My guys are automatically choosing. Well, I've got the cleaver up here. I just hope they're using when the time comes. I should have checked. We should go back and fight those grass pirates and see if they switch to the katana. Because the grass pirates don't have the heavy armor. I might need to do that. Let these guys get healed. Heal themselves. And let's see if we can find the grass pirates again. And see if they automatically switch to what they need to. Are these the grass pirates? No, there's a black dog. Looking for movement. Well, I'll have to... I've only just now remembered that. So I need to... Oh, these are Reavers. All right. Well, they're obviously using the cleavers, which is what I want from the Reavers. Reaver cleaver, right? All right, what is this guy doing? He is... Joe. Can you... No, never mind. This is Black Dog, isn't it? Yeah. Since he had a dog, I was pretty sure that's who that was. Let's look at the situation here. Yeah, we're not bad. We're not bad. We just don't want to get in that same spiral of constant warfare like we were in last time. But we need to get people used to fighting in these new heavy pants that we've got them in. What is this? Black Dog. All right, Black Dog coming for us? No. They're coming for... What is this? A Reaver. Okay. So Black Dog is attacking the Reavers. Well, they do claim to be a mercenary outfit. And, you know, I don't like them at all, but you got to give them credit. They do patrol this area, and this is a tough area to patrol. You can't call them cowards, even though they're basically a bandit. In my opinion, they're just bandits trying to act legitimate. But at least they don't randomly attack strangers, at least as far as I'm aware. All right, what is this right here? More Reavers. I'm just looking around. Looking for movement. I think we'll go down here and attack these guys. I see another squad over here fighting. Oh, he's not interested. I mean, we're almost in their faces. There we go. Yeah, it's a little different this time. I don't want to... I'm not your enemy. Who is this running away? Escaped slave. Let's see if I can unlock shackles. No, he won't stop running. Well, we tried. And what is this here? Escaped slave. Can I unlock his shackles? No, they don't want me to. They just keep walking. All right. Well, we gave it a try. What is this? I think that's that guy that just ran away that don't want to be... He won't stand still long enough for me to... What if I try to heal him? Will he stop for that? No, I can't because he's still considered an enemy. All right, well, let's press on. I realized it wasn't the Reavers that really gave us the issue. It was the crabs. But I don't want to go into crab territory being all beat up. Half dead already. All right, you guys can come. There you go. So let's head in this direction. This is... What is... Hold on, what is that? Oh, that's probably that dude that just... ran away from us. I can't get that far. All right. Some kind of a green is ally, red is enemy. So I imagine the red is somebody laying on the ground that we beat up, and the green is one of the escaped slaves, maybe. Now this is starting to look familiar. Maybe it was up there. I think that may have been where we were. Right there is where our safe camp was. There's crabs right here. Let's see what happens. They showing no interest. What is our... After all that beating, I don't know what... Are they called... What are they called? What faction is it? Is it Crab Faction? Faction, Crab Raiders. Yeah, we're at 0. After all that combat we did, we're at 0. Does that mean they won't automatically attack us? No, because they automatically attacked us in the beginning. I don't know what he's doing. This one guy is attacking us. What did he say? Got any blood rum on you, Outlander? Gets dry in the pits. And then he says, go crabs. But I cannot talk to him. He's only... All right, well, we're going to fight. Oh, there goes another crab, another crab. Don't have any blood rum, but we're going to have some crab legs here. You like boiled crab? I used to eat that. I used to eat seafood when I was a kid. I ate crab, but I don't eat them. Probably hadn't eaten seafood in 40 years. No desire to anymore. All right. You guys are not bad. Yeah, that was not too bad at all. But then again, we're not back to back to back constant warfare just wearing us down. Let's see if they still want some. If they still want to fight us, we'll keep knocking them down. We're going to leave them as weak as we can. Crab Raider still 0. And there's a settlement out there. I want to go see what that's about. If we can make it that far. All right, I think they're down for the count for now. So let's come over here. Let's see if we need to do any recovery. Because again, well, they're still coming at us. Are you coming at us? Yep. Ranged, what are you doing? Oh, here's another group. These look serious. These are crab raiders. No crabs on them, but they look like they're armored to the yin-yang. All the way around. They're definitely heavily armored, so let's see what happens here. I want to go ahead and get you guys up here. I can see another squad over there, so I don't want to drag them in here at the same time. Let's slow this down a little bit. Jen's getting beat up. These guys are doing the best they can do. Notice you're only doing 3 to 5 in damage on these heavily armored individuals. Plus, I've now got these guys wearing this thing, which reduces the amount of damage they do with the crossbow, I do believe. Let's go ahead and speed it back up just for cleanup. And then we'll see how injured everyone is. Whew, Moo took a beating. So did Swift and Bataille. Yeah, I think before we head any further, we're going to drop down. We really need an outpost out here. Although, isn't there a too far to go to that dead cat fishing village? Let's just drop. these down. See if we can get some recovery done right here. I need a place where I can see here. This is relatively free. All right, move down. Swift. This is just cleanup. Batai. Ruka. Kang. Logan. Hot Long. Just going to put everybody down that has any type of injury. Although you can get up because that is metal injury. All right, let's see. We got dinosaurs over there. Randy, lie down. Beth, lie down. Swift, up. Zagalonger, up. Moon. Wish. Jennifer down. Shrike down. Definitely want to get your legs healed. Now let's check these guys out. Somebody, Jen was taking a... Yeah, all right, she's doing all right for now. All right, move up. Jen down. I'm wary of those dinosaurs over there. I don't want them to run in and do that area of effect. So what I'm going to do is have... Well, we'll just let them go for now because I wanted to send Shrike and Stone, but Shrike is still recovering. All right, everybody should be good now. Meaning no one else needs to lie down. Just the people that are already down. Shrike is the most wounded. So I think I can get everybody else up. And we'll start collecting our bags. All right, Joe. And I'm just having him dismantle and then pressing Alt and then left clicking on the bag for him to automatically pick it up. Hold Alt, left click on the bag, and he picks it up. Right, and Shrike should be healed. She is, so let's take this one also. And put 10 bags back on Ferdinand. 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, looks like the crabs ran into the dinosaurs. One of these guys got up again. All right, let's press on. I see that group up there. We want to press on because I want to see what's in this settlement. It shows up on the map. We didn't get this far last time. We didn't get far enough to go to the settlement. Yeah, this is where my safe spot was last time. What are you guys fighting here? There's just so many crab patrols. You're fighting dinosaurs. Let me think this through. So we got caught right here. Oh, is that the settlement? Yeah, that's the one. That's the one that they just kept... Right. We wasn't close enough to see... We got to be careful here. And I think they kept coming out of the water right here also, because I'm pretty sure this is where our safe spot was. So let's see if we can get through here without running into a huge bunch of them like we did last time. All right, am I close enough to see what's going on here? This little crab village. Are we still at 0? Yeah, we're still at 0, but they attack us on sight. I'm not really sure how that works. How we can be at 0, yet they attack us. All right, there's a dinosaur. Let's make sure everybody's on hold. And we'll send 29. We're going to send Jennifer out. She's the newest one that has joined us. So we'll send her out to attack this guy. Now, I want her to use the katana. Let's see if she will choose it, because the cleaver has negative 10 damage versus animals, whereas the katana does not have a negative for fighting animals. So let's see if she will automatically choose the correct weapon. And you can just visually see what she's using. No, she's using the cleaver. All right, so I'm going to swap her over. I'm going to make her use the katana. All right, now she's got the katana. She's got the lowest skills out of any of us because she's the newest one. We will speed it up a little bit. As long as she keeps those blocks up, holding it above her head like that would be good. Oh, she took a hit. Come on, keep those blocks up, girl. She's going to kneecap him. She keeps hitting him in the kneecaps, right? That katana's going to make the blood loss. Come on, girl. You need to practice. You're at 36. All right. Come back over here. I don't know that I want to go in and wipe. I know if I go near them, we'll have to fight them, and I don't think that I want to make them... Do I want to make them negative to us? What is this light over here? I don't know what that is. I can't scroll back that far. If we go in and wipe these guys out, let's just pause right here and let them do their thing. It's just the remnants that have already been beat up. There's a new squad right there. Yeah, that's a bad place to be in. We don't want to get caught there again. I'm wondering, though, here's my thought process. If we can... Whoa. If we can successfully wipe out this village, does that stop all these groups from coming through here? I do want to try, but... I don't know. Let's see if there's anything else. That ark we found when we were leaving. I don't know if this is their headquarters or not. It just seems awful small. All right, wait, what's he going to do here? This is a king crab right there. What I call a king crab. It just says crab. What did he say? I saw some dialogue there. For Valamon, that's a reaver. He's told me you won't survive long without a crab. So they're not attacking me, but he does acknowledge my presence, which is kind of weird. What is this guy? Oh, what is you attacking here? A reaver, okay. So you do dislike the reavers, but this crab I think is going to attack me. Let's see. No, it's not. Oh, yeah, it is. There we go. See, that's what I don't understand. This squad just walked by me and said, hey, you're not going to last long without a crab, and they didn't attack. What is this squad? Is this crabs or is this... This is reavers. Well, we're going to have to fight them. There's no doubt about that. And we just don't want to get in the middle of something here where they're coming at us from all sides. I just have, part of me wants to go in and wipe these guys out, but I just don't know if we can. Let me look around here. And I'm not sure I want to make them enemy. But you know what? They beat the heck out of us, didn't they? For a long time. Let me have just one, or is everybody on hold? Yeah, let me have Joe run up and see if they try to attack, if what are these crabs doing? Come over here, Joe. See if they attack. Can I talk to this guy? No. Okay, so they're not attacking. Ooh, can I go in here? This is interesting to me. Oh, this is a trade. I can trade in here? What does that say? A crab shop. Oh, I didn't even realize, I didn't even understand that there was shops in here. Come in here. What do you sell, buddy? What? Crabless don't get to, what do you say? You don't sell to crabless. Crabless don't get to buy crab armor. I didn't want crab armor. I just wanted to see. You're the only one I can talk to. I don't sell to crabless. Okay. What about you? So you want to buy a crab, eh? Well, first up, you got to have a solid crab care routine. Let me tell you all about it. Okay. Now the crabs, see, they like fish. That's their favorite food. Otherwise, they'll eat fungi, algae, you know, standard stuff. But you got to make sure they eat 5 meals a day. And be warned, never feed them after sundown. Never. Now that sounds like, what were those little things? Mogwai or something like that? I forget. There was a movie in the 80s about that. It gives them the indigestion. You also got to give them a 90-minute salt bath once a month so they can molt no trouble. Now, they don't sleep well and they need affection, so make sure you sing them a song every night before bed. You got to gurgle from the back of your throat, stroke his back legs too. He'll like that. And don't work them too hard. They don't like conflict. Sensitive creatures they are. I put too much stress on them and they'll get depressed. Nothing sadder than a bummed out crab. So are you ready to become one with the crabs? Show me what you got. Now, I don't really... I'm wondering if I buy a crab, can I then walk through here without being attacked? Only 10.5. Is it 13.5? 15. 16. Okay, I would buy the most expensive one because that's got to be the toughest one, right? This is an adult. He's got 37 strength and 37 attack. Let's buy this crab and see if we can walk through here without being attacked. That's the only way I know to... I'm not going to read a wiki. I'm just going to try and find it out. So this is how I try to find it out. Confirm. All right, so now we own a crab. Joe, come over here. And the crab come over here. Now let's see if we're going to be attacked. Oh, wait a minute. This guy... I've got a crab now, right? That's fine, crab. Okay, let's come here. Crab, come here with him. Now, Joe, can you go into the store now that you are a crab owner? You're not crabless, right? I ain't selling no... Look, I've got a crab right here, buddy. Look. He won't come up there. Come on, I own a crab. I ain't allowed any shop. Well, so much for that. We've got a crab, though. Where's the crab? Let me look at this crab. Why is it already wounded? How did it get wounded? What's attacking the crab? Wait a minute. Are my bowmen attacking the crab? Hold on. Hold on, buddy. Are you right? Are you attacking the crab? Joe, heal the crab. I don't understand. The crab is now our faction. We're still at 0 with them. And the crab is in our faction. Why were they attacking the crab? They just PTSD. They see a crab coming at them. They just start firing. All right, let's see if we're being attacked now through here. Are you attacking us? You're crab raiders. You are attacked. Why? I don't understand. Look at that. He's fighting the crab. He took the crab out. Let Joe heal. Good as new-ish. All right, I don't really understand how this works. Because they let us walk into the city and buy a crab, but then they won't sell to us even though we're no longer crabless, and then they attack us when we have a crab. So my thought process is just kill them all. Is this crab going to wake up? No, he's in a recovery coma. Oh, he's up. He's up. He's hurting, but he's up. Oh, I see what the deal is. The crab is not on hold either. That's fine. I don't care if the crab dies. I don't want the crab. I was just doing an experiment. Come over here. No. I see a squad up here. Come up here. There's 2 squads converging up here. What is this guy? He's a reaver. Let's see what happens. We got a crab in our squad. They're still coming to attack us. I just don't understand. All right. We want you all to be on, not on ranged and not on hold. Off of hold. Off of jobs. Let's see what happens. All right, are you guys on hold? No, you're on passive. We don't want that. All right, there we go. Start firing. We got to get them used to these heavy, fighting in this heavier pants they're wearing. Hopefully we have less leg injuries. All right, here comes another crab. Right, start shooting at him. Oh, took him down. Very good. All right. Let's move. Our crab is down. It's going to be a problem. Let's just make sure these guys are knocked down so they're going to be unconscious so we can get out of here. -5, -4. He'll be up shortly. I can't believe they jump us and we're still at 0. We're not at negative with them. I don't even know how to get positive with them. It's interesting they let you go into there, but then they just continually attack us even with a crab. It's hard for me to understand things that don't make sense. You know, when it comes to game mechanics. Why would they let us go in their little town and buy things, then say we're not going to sell to you if you're crabless, then allow you to buy a crab and then still say you're crabless? It just doesn't make any sense to me. I have a hard time wrapping my brain around things that are not logical, even in a game world. All right, where are we at? We're going to come down here and then we'll head in because it looks like there could be something in here. We'll handle this first. Bowmen are doing a good job. Okay. Let's press on. That crab coming for us? We'll take you out if you want to, buddy. This crab's going to be a liability, I can tell already. -21. He's going to be in a coma for a while. All right, well, It's not really helping anything. I know he's unconscious. Are they going to attack us? Now see, this is what I mean. Look at this. They're walking right through us and not attacking us. So some of them do, some of them don't. And I really, that game mechanic just makes absolutely zero sense to me. Pick this crab up, Joe. And come over here. You guys gather, everybody gather right here. Now here's the thing. Will the crab, put the crab down, then grab one sleeping bag. And put it down, and let's see if I can put the crab on the sleeping bag. Okay, pick up the crab. Come over here, wait till he stops moving around, and put him down. Oh, boy, that was smart, wasn't it? Put it down again. This time, don't dismantle it. Okay. Put in bed. Now, let's see if he goes any faster. Yeah, it's demonstrably faster. You can see that it's faster. Here. Now, what is this guy going to do? He's going to attack. This guy's up, though. He's not sleeping. He's not unconscious anymore. See if we can get him healed a little. And he probably got a little bit of a... see here it says attack 11. Remember when I bought him, his attack was something like 37? So that doesn't make any sense to me either. It said on his character sheet his attack was 37. I guess it's a weapons attack when he uses only melee. I don't think you can even put... apparently they have backpacks for him. But that might not be the case because in the base game it looks like dogs have backpacks also. But there are no dog backpacks in the base game. You can use a mod for it, which I've done before. Again, this is the way I find out things, is I just test like this. Oh, a drifter from out of the pits. All right, we're going to turn everybody loose. Let them do their thing. We can handle one. One here and one there. Just when they're non-stop, back to back to back, we don't want to get into. It's like the Shrieking Bandits. They're easy to defend against and fight, but they're just non-stop. And they slowly wear you down over time. It's just attrition. Attrition is, you never want to get into a war of attrition. Because eventually the guy who's using the cheaper stuff is going to wear you down. How's this crab doing? His legs are all healed. It's just his head and his chest. I'm going to have a drink of water. Yeah, I noticed those bowmen are only doing 3 to 5 points of damage against these ranged troops. But these heavily armed troops, but they're still staggering them. Let's look at this. So they're still 66 with crossbows and 70, despite the negatives that I gave them from the armor. And this would probably be where most people would upgrade their crossbows. But I typically just stick with rangers. I don't really upgrade. Maybe I'll experiment with it when we get back to the outpost again. How's this guy coming along? Probably wouldn't hurt to lie down a couple more while we're waiting. Why is this not working? There we go. All right, Joe, lie down. Place down some more camp beds. Let me put you on jobs. There we go. No reason not to have everyone healing while we're standing here waiting. Don't think we need that many. But better safe than sorry. There we go. All right, so it looks like the crabs that are by themselves. You know, I'm not even going to try to make any heads or tails out of this because we did have a lone crab attack us earlier. I was going to say the crabs that are by themselves are not attacking. It's only when they're under control of the crab raider. But that's not true because we had a lone crab attack us earlier. Why don't you come over here? See, these crabs are walking right by us. They're not under control of a raider. So one theory would be that when they're wild, or when they're loose on their own, they don't attack you. But I don't think that's... Was that it? Oh, that's one of these. I thought that was like a radio tower. Nothing is showing out there, though. All right, what does this crab look like? He's almost completely healed. Is that just a single raider doing all that damage? Jeez Louise, these guys are tough. Did he go down? One guy doing all that damage. All right, let's get Swift up, Batai up, and Ruka up. And then we'll have Griffin down. Wish up. Randy up. Beth, come over here. Jennifer, come over here. You two up. And I don't think any of you are wounded. No, you're not. All right, so Joe, pick up the crab. Put the crab down. Pick up Ferdinand. Come over here. Come over here. Wait till he stops swinging around. And then put him in bed. All right, Tiny took care of this guy. He's going to be up here in just a moment, though. And in the meantime, Joe, pick up the rest of these beds. Nope, that's not what I wanted. All right, put Ferdinand, get that foreleg. I don't want it reducing the speed. I think, yeah, Ferdy's an elder now, and so is Tiny. So their attack is 56 for Tiny and 56 for Ferd, both of them. I'm not really going to go out of my way. I don't know if this is... Notice this says, I want to see what the Ark is. I notice this says Crab Village. It doesn't... Like there might be more than one village, and it just looks too small to be their headquarters. So I want to do a little more exploration over here. All right, Griffin, you can get up, buddy. And then Joe, grab that. Let me get all these guys out of here so I can see. Grab this, please. Thank you, and grab that. Go ahead and trade with Ferdinand, even though he's still napping. Because the downside is we're losing food. I wonder if these guys have food on them. They do. Let's grab a little food. 6 food is a lot also for one creature. All right, let's cook this food. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go right in the middle, please. Move this over to the side. As long as you keep them empty, as I say before. Again, I will sometimes repeat myself because you never can tell if there's someone watching this video that didn't see any other video. But he does this. They do this automatically as long as you have jobs on. They will not empty it though, so you have to manually empty it to keep them constantly putting meat in there if they have meat. All right, so that's done. All cooked. And we'll give this to Ferdy. Also, that's a lot of meat. Will come in handy. Ferdinand, that 4-leg. What's your run speed now? 30? Yeah, that's fine. All right. Joe, pick him up. Come over here and put him down. Grab this bad boy. And give that to him. All right, now I also want to look at the run speed of this crab. This crab's run speed is only 12, so he's definitely slowing us down. Let's look, see where I want to go. Let's head here. This is what I originally said. And then we'll see if there's anything in that area, in this area here. Looks like some kind of a bay at one time. What's fighting over here? Crabs fighting. They got their arse whooped, whatever they're fighting. Reavers. Man, they got beat up. Is it just Reavers that did that? No, there we go. Dinosaurs. Okay. Dinosaurs might have wiped the Reavers also, but those crabs didn't fare very well, did they? It's that mass, that area of effect, I'm sure. That AoE attack that the dinosaurs have. Doesn't look like. Oh, yeah. This doesn't look like what it looks like on the big map, because this is not a gully or a bay at all. Why that looks so different, I couldn't tell you. All right, so let's just continue on. Well, I want to go see what this ark is. And that could very well be the headquarters of the crabs. Look at them. They're heading in that direction. So let's click right here and see what happens. Probably going to have to fight this group and that group. I can't see it yet, but we're headed in the right direction. It's back here. Oopsie daisy, don't do that. Yeah, these crabs, they're ignoring us now. Okay, where are we going? Back in the stoves. Oh, is that it right there? No, that's a shipwreck. We're looking in the right direction. I just don't see anything. We should be close enough to see, unless that's one of these right here. Yeah, we're going in the right direction. See if I can move the camera ahead to load. It might be something in this area right here. We're just not quite close enough yet. All right, now we're loading some more graphics. Oh. What is that right there? Oh, hang on. I just spilled my water. All right, so I see something right here and then something right there. So let me move the camera and see what I'm looking at. Oh, I don't know what I'm looking at. There's something in this, maybe in this flat area here. But I don't see it. on the map yet. So we're just going to have to wait. I can visually... Oh, there's a gorilla. You going to attack us, buddy? Yeah. What is this? Reaver blooded. Okay, let me go back to... whoever I swapped out and made him use a katana. I think it was Jennifer. Yeah, we'll put this back up here. And then I want Shrike to take the Grillo. And then run over here. Okay, all of you guys stop. And let me take you off of... Make sure you're not on hold. Do your thing. Ideally... I would keep Jennifer on... Are they attacking? Yeah, they are. Ideally, I'd keep Jennifer on her katana because the katana is what builds the perception or the dexterity. She's only got 39 dexterity. Dexterity affects the speed and quality of your sword work. And I'm saying sword on purpose. Your sword cuts will do more damage. Your attacks and blocks will be faster. It also helps with handling and reloading ranged weapons. Let's see what happens here. That Grillo took him out. So he's coming for us now. You know what? I want this crab to go for that, and I want everybody else to stay back. I'm about ready to ditch the... Oh, I guess the Grillo was... Where are you going? All right, the bowmen are taking them down before they get close enough. All right, is that crab? The crab's down again. The crab just stays down. Got to get his attack up. He's up from 11 to 15. Joe, go heal him. Whoop, we got land bats we're going to have to deal with. Come on over here. Let's go ahead and attack the land bats. Make sure no one's on hold. I don't know that. I don't think they have an area of effect attack. But I tell you what, this area just constantly keeps you wounded. And I don't want to go to whatever that ark is being wounded. Because I think it might be the headquarters building. Maybe the crab raiders. Although, I guess it could be the reavers. Don't really have a whole lot of clue based on the name, the ark. All right, Joe, I guess we're going to lie down some beds again. Oh, I've only got 9. What happened? Oh, did I forget one? Ooh, we forgot one back here, which means it's gone because it will have unloaded. I don't even remember where we were at. All right, let's lie these 9 down. I can't believe I forgot one. Where is a clean area that I can see, not covered in grass? I guess right here. Now you know why I tried not to get them covered in grass. Because you can't see them. And you wind up leaving them. Alright, Moo, lie down. Griffin, lie down. Swift. Bataille. Joe. Logan. Hot Longs. Sonya. Moon. Okay, that should be 9. Alright, Joe, you're healed. I want you to run back here. I want you to run back here and see if I can find out where that bed was at. I don't think it'll be there. I know that when you leave and the area unloads, that you no longer have anything you dropped on the ground will be gone. And I don't even remember exactly where we were at, so I'm just going to have him run and see. Because it sucks to be out one of my sleeping bags. And I'm periodically pressing down Alt to see anything lying on the ground. And as you can see, there's nothing. All right, we're loading this again. So, yeah, definitely unloaded. I didn't pause it. The game's doing it itself. Yeah, see, there's nothing here. We would have been around this area somewhere. Oop. What happened to Joe? I just went out of sight of Joe, it looks like. All right, there we go. Yeah, there's nothing here. I know it wasn't. All right, let's run back. Swift being attacked? Ah, she's okay. Yeah, you can't catch me. I'm so fast compared to you. Now that dinosaur can catch me. And he's going to. Unless he gets the crab raiders get him first. Oh, I'm going to have to turn and fight him. I didn't want to because that crab raider will catch up to me. So we're going to fight the dinosaur with this. And I think the raider's fighting me also. All right, now we're going to switch back to this. Since he's got armor, heavy armor. He's trying to run away because his arm is busted. All right, he's down. And Joe did not sustain any damage. Very good. Yep, so we've lost the sleeping bag. So now I'm just going to have him run back to these guys who are being attacked here. And I'll go back to them. See what's going on. Crab. Is down again, which is par for the course. All right, up you go. Up you go. Joe, are you still coming back? Yeah, you're on a move order. Logan, hot longs. All right, everybody's healed that was lying down. We're going to have Ruka lie down. And Jaglonger. Wish. Randy. Jennifer. Again, she is the newest member of the group, so she's got the least amount of skill. Well, actually, this crab is now the newest member of the group, if you know what I'm saying. All right, Joe, you made it back. The crab is up. Surprisingly, if we can get him... I don't really want to keep the crab, but part of me wants to really see if I can get him skilled up. In fact, I've got an empty bed. Joe, put him in bed. Come over here. Wait till he starts moving around. Put him in there. Okay. See if we can get him healed a little. Looks like everybody else land bats. You know what? We may as well cook this food while I'm waiting. They only have 2, not as much as the crabs, but it's still... Oh, Joe looted. Maybe not. Is there another land bat here? Right here. Come on. I think that's all of them. Let's make a fire where I can see it on flat ground. I think we only need 3. Come in the middle. Yeah, that didn't take long at all. There was only 2 pieces of meat in each one of them. I could have just got by with one fire. All right, let's dismantle them. I'm still bummed that I left the sleeping bag. How are you guys doing on bolts? Let's replenish your bolts while we're here. Tiny, let's have you locked and give these guys some bolts. Typically, I like to have 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 full of 9. 6 full stacks of 9. Yeah, we may run out of bolts on this trip. I don't think I brought as many this time as I brought previously. We wasn't stocked fully. All right, now they're back. At least we have more room if we need to cook some more meat and carry some more meat. All right, Gecko, you can get up. Ruka, Jaglonger, Randy. All right, everybody's good to go with the exception of the crab. So I'll have everyone get up. I'll start picking up the sleeping bags. And hopefully this time, let me get Tiny out of the way. Hopefully this time I won't forget any. Why does that say raw meat on the ground? Let me look at that. I don't know why I forgot that raw meat. Let me just cook that. Shrek. Severed Shrek left arm. That's not one of my Shreks, is it? No. Okay. What was that, a reaver? Those dudes are tough, man. The reavers and the crabs. That's that heavy armor. All right, who got wounded here? Joe, do you have 9? You have 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8, 9. Okay. All right, you lie down. You lie down. I'd like to be completely healed when we show up at the Ark. All right, Jennifer needs to lie down. Moo, you can get up. Jennifer, down you go. Burn, where are you? Come over here, buddy, on this side. And Shrike. And Ferdy. Alright, King, you can get up. Crab's almost healed. Jennifer will be up in just a moment. Okay. Joe, come over here and pick this up. And go ahead and give him those 8. And then the crab will pick up. And put down. And get this last sleeping bag. All right, gather together. Let's head towards the Ark. I guess it's not going to be one of these. These are too close. Oh, there it is right there. I don't know what that is. Oh, that's just a big warehouse like we saw before. But who does it belong to? I don't see any movement. I do on the far... Now I do, right there. But they were moving too quick for me to see who... No faction? Reavers. All right, so this is the Reavers headquarters, maybe? I'm not sure where the entrance is. Oh, right there. Okay. Yeah, because this is just like the same thing you have at the... that we saw up here. One of these. It's the same thing. Maybe the factory. And then, of course, it's the same type of building that you have in the... Here. At Black Desert, the scrap house. All right, so we need to go up in here. And you know, I'm going to save game. Let's see what happens once we get a little closer. I'm sure we're going to just break out into combat here at any moment. Yeah. We'll take that guy out. Oh, we're going inside. Okay. Well, here we go. Get everybody inside. We'll slow it down a little bit, but we want everybody inside. Come on. We don't have anybody on hold except for the range, right? Yeah, it looks that way. Crab's already down. Nothing new there. We're just going to let them do their thing. You know what? I should have slowed it down because there had to have been a boss man in here, right? Now I got no idea. Oh, is that the boss right there? Valamon. I just happened to click on one. The first one I clicked on. Where's he at? Now I don't know. Was it this one? Yeah, that's Valamon. Isn't that that's their leader. Okay, so who... Hold on. He's got a bounty. He's wanted by the United Cities. Now, if I turn it... The thing is... To go all the way back to the UC is a long way to go. And I don't really want the 50K. What I do want, though, is Tiny to get out of the way and Sandy to get out of the way so I can see. All right, let's see what he's got on him as far as loot. These guys are... I'm going to have Joe come over. He's got a Me Too longsword, which I don't care for longswords, but I'll take it so that we can sell it. And once everybody's done being beat up here, we're going to... Are these... Yeah, they are. Sitting pillows. Are there... Oh, wait a minute. Is there prisoners in these cages? There are. All right, we're going to come unlock the prisoner cages. Once everybody's done being beat up. And before I do anything else, I'm looking for beds. Oh, yeah, here's some beds. Okay, everybody come over here, please. Man, this is hard to... Come over here, everybody. Come down here, please. What did he say? What did he just say? Damn, they got away. What are you gonna do? Okay, now let's see who needs to lie down. Because we got some beds right here. I don't have to put any out. And there's more than 10 here. Actually, well, never mind. I'll just keep going down the list. That way I don't skip anybody. Yeah, you two need to go down for sure. Alright, and you come here. Right out front here. Get Tiny out of the way. Ferdy, can you come upstairs? Is anyone else downstairs? Yeah. Can you get up here? I don't think the crab might not fit, although it's just unconscious. Okay, Joe, you're healed. Let's have you... We need to do a little... Let me slow down time here so I can do some looting. Come over here. Let's see what we got. I don't know how you're going to get there, but... Oh, I see right here. Jennifer and Bern are going outside. All right, Joe, let me put you on hold because I want you to do the looting here. We don't need that. I'll take the 6 cats. We don't need the leather. Is there anything in this bread storage? Nope. I would take food if there's food to be had. I don't see any though. Okay, that looks like I see Gohan. We'll take the Gohan. That's food. You notice they've got the Emperor statue. So are they worship the Holy Nation guy, Okran? I don't see any more food. That's what I'm looking for. Let me see what's in here. Nothing. All right, I think we can come out of there now. And we'll come down here and check these. Dried fish, I'll take that. That's edible. And dried meat. I don't think these guys are cannibals, so I feel okay getting that meat. Rice bowl. Dried fish. Another dried fish. All right, now we'll come down here. You're going to work the outside first. I don't see any. That's water. I don't see any. We got raw meat. Raw meat, raw meat, raw meat, raw meat. I'm guessing it's crab meat. Here's some food. All right. They're making some sort of, it's empty? Okay. Let's check out, let's let all these guys get up now. I don't think there's anyone else that needs to go down except Gecko. All right, back to Joe. Is there anything in this oven? No. Bread oven? Nope. All right, let's go to the next little alcove. Are these locked? Armor storage, armor storage. Nothing. Weapon storage. right, let's see what we got here. 3,000 is not worth picking up. All right, come back around here. All right, who needs lock picking experience? Joe is at 62, 58, and 58. All right, Moo, come over here. We'll have you do it. Joe, can you get out of the way? Pick that lock. All right, and pick that lock. Well, it doesn't need to be. All right, what's in there? 3,000, edge type 1. I don't need the money. There's a whole lot of nothing in this place. All right, let's put it on fast forward for her. Okay. 6,100. Why not? I grabbed that other thing. All right, come out of here and let's go to the next one. Take a long time to check all of these, isn't it? Is that some kind of food? No, it's blood run. I don't want any drugs. Don't need water for anything. Unfortunately, you don't have to drink. You don't have to be hydrated. It's just assumed that the food gives you hydration. All right, let's come down here now to these cages. Maybe we can let some people out. Is that just a graphic? Oh, no. I thought it was just a graphic that wasn't loading. It was black. But it's actually brown. I can see that now. Don't want the drugs. I'll take the cats. All right. Let's see if these guys want to be released. First things first, unlock shackles. And then pick lock. No, what are you doing? And set free. Let's see if he goes back into the... We're not supposed to leave the cages, yeah. So he locked it back. Let's pick the lock again. I'm not going anywhere. Set free. No, no, no. All right, all right. Well, you want to stay? More power to you. Let's unlock his shackles. All right, now let's pick that lock. He wants to go. Good, good. Just need to open this cage. Come over here and then set free. What? You won't think of something, get lost. That's fine. I don't need a thanks. Pick lock. Let me fast forward this. There you go. Don't owe you a damn thing. You don't. You don't owe me anything. I did this out of the goodness of my heart. So let's unlock shackles. Which... There you go. And then unlock the door. You're free. And then set you free. Oh, he just got into another cage? Hang on. Pick lock. Freedom. Set free. Can you pick lock again? Set free. I don't understand what's going on here. Use strength. Not strong enough to do that. How are you not strong enough to do that, Joe? You got 50. Who's got more than 57 strength? 59, 60. I bet strong. 63 for hot longs. 66 for Moon. 72 for Randy. Randy, you're the strongest dude. Come over here. Can you do it? Can you break this with strength? Not strong enough at 72. All right. I don't know why this guy keeps switching back and forth. Let me stealth KO him. I can't do that either. All right. Pick lock. Get out of sneak. Pick up. Let's get him away from those cages. Come over here. Oh, not right there. Put you down. Yeah, right there. Put you down. I don't know if he's going to make it or not, but let me have some of you guys come down here. They seem to be recovering right here. Are you going back to your cage? Well, he's getting in a cage again. Well, screw him. What about you? Pick lock. Pick shackles. Set free. Can I pick lock again? Maybe I'm doing this in the wrong. Pick up. Put down. Right back in the... You know what? I'm tired of dicking, messing around with this. I tried to be a good guy, but they didn't want it. Can y'all get out of the way? All right, come here, Moo. Pick that lock. Come over here. Pick that lock. Oh, it doesn't need to be picked. Don't see any food here, but I'll look again in a moment. Ah, Moo, come here. Pick that. Did I look at this? Nothing. 1,000, 3,500. No, don't get the cup. There we go. Moo, need you again. What are you looking at now? You're looking at 59. Ah! Sleeping bag. I don't have any room. Okay. Run to Ferdy. Give Ferdinand the stuff, including this food, if you can fit it. Okay, now come back here. Take that. Where'd that guy go? He's being taken out by the archers. The bowmen. Gecko, can you get up? Come over here. All right. Joe, where'd you go to? Right there. Don't want the drugs. Oh, that's 2 hours? Well, I'm just going to save the game right here, and I don't know what kind of loot we'll get, if any, so I'm going to start it right here on the next one, and we'll see what... There's just a lot of stuff that needs to be... We're almost done. We got this one area here and then the two in the middle, and we'll see that in the next one. Adios.